has conducted another briefing on YouTube channel where he was thanking Zimbabweans for a successful shutdown and also vowed that the national shutdown is going to continue. And also the other aspect that he emphasized on is that Zimbabweans are not going to be hungry. He asked the people of Zimbabwe to still Emerson Mnangagwa is removed, and also assured the people of Zimbabwe that they will not go hungry and that there are logistics in place for the people of Zimbabwe to be supplied with food. But what he was certain about is that the national shutdown has just begun and it will not stop until Emerson Mnangagwa is removed. Now, what is the meaning of this and all the details that Blessed Geza unpacked tonight? Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So Blessed Geza came back. Now remember, Blessed Geza is the voice or is the spokesperson of the people behind what is happening at the moment in Zimbabwe. If you think that Blessed Geza is speaking on his own, then you don't understand the politics of Zimbabwe. Blessed Geza is acting as the voice of people behind the removal of Emerson Mnangagwa. Now, what he did, he actually went through what we already know at the moment, mentioning the people we have actually siphoned the resources of Zimbabwe. Your Scott Sakupanyas, your Wicknell Chivayo, detailing, giving information relating to the money they have taken, and also mentioning Mtuli Ncube as the person who is busy facilitating corruption that is taking place in Zimbabwe, and also detailing how Emerson Mnangagwa is benefiting from these Zwikanangas, the corrupt elements around Emerson Mnangagwa. So what has been quite clear on the latest press briefing is that the national shutdown is not stopping, and Geza, today the national shutdown was on point. That is what he said. He claimed the victory on today's national shutdown. Remember, perception is everything in the struggle. And also what he asked the people of Zimbabwe to unite and make sure that they join forces with him in order to remove Emerson Mnangagwa, underscoring the point that they are almost halfway in their lives. What they are simply doing at the moment, they want to make sure that when they leave this planet, they will leave the country in safe hands. They want to sort out the country for future generations. So encouraging Zimbabweans to really participate in this process of making sure that Emerson Mnangagwa is removed. Now, when I was checking on his tone today, Blessed Geza's tone was not like yesterday. He was cool, calm, and collected, sending the message to the people of Zimbabwe, now assuring them that during the national shutdown, the people of Zimbabwe will never go hungry. They will make sure that everybody is supplied with food. But this time around, not mentioning that aspect of business personnel to give people food, and then they will be actually compensated as soon as the new government that will take over from Emerson Mnangagwa comes into place. So what does this mean about the national shutdown? I have said that today today what we realized is some of the aspect that Blessed Geza mentioned yesterday, and we have not realized the other elements. Remember, he talked of a lot of things, and the people today were focusing on the reaction of the Zimbabweans, some saying the day was normal. Obviously, this is the narrative that was perpetuated by ZANU-PF of Emmerson Mnangagwa. They wanted to give the impression that Zimbabwe was just a normal day today, but I don't think so. Checking on videos that were coming through today, it was not a normal day, but they tried to force this. For example, all civil servants, they were forced to go to work. They were told that if registers are not filled, that you were at work, definitely there would be consequences. So there is high probability that the number of people you saw today most probably were civil servants, as well as some of the youths of ZANU-PF. But Zimbabweans responded to today's national shutdown. But today is just the beginning. And remember, people who are in control of the national shutdown per se, it is not the Zimbabweans. It is the people behind Blessed Geza. What is simply asking Zimbabweans is for Zimbabweans to rally behind them. That is the call that Blessed Geza has made loud and clear. And I've explained the concept of saying, no, stay in your houses, because he talked of the deployment of the progressive force. You don't want to be on the streets when the progressive force is in operation in the streets of Zimbabwe. Because if it is on the streets, then definitely there will be direct confrontation with the retrogressive force that will try to align itself with Emmerson Mnangagwa. Because what has become possible, what has become visible at the moment is that Mnangagwa does not want to actually leave the country peacefully. He does not want to resign. This is not part of the options. It's not up for discussions. Then what is next now? It is the deployment of the progressive force to force Emmerson Mnangagwa to go. And what he might do is that he may also deploy his retrogressive force to try and counter the progressive force. Now, to minimize casualties, that is why Blessed Geza has settled for a national shutdown, a stay away, whereby people do not go and do their normal business, but they stay at home whilst the operation to arrest corrupt elements within the government of Emmerson Mnangagwa is in force. And they underscored that definitely they will make sure that they arrest all the listed individuals involved in corruption. I'm talking of your Wicknell Chivayos, I'm talking of your Kudata Gwire, I'm talking of even the politicians that were mentioned, Daniel Gawe, individuals such as Owen Mutangube. Definitely you may hear very soon. And I have said from today going onwards, it will be a movie. We will witness definitely things happening because Blessed Geza is not an ordinary Zimbabwean. Blessed Geza is not just an ordinary politician. Blessed Geza has a military experience. He has indicated that he has connections within the military, and that he has been consulting with senior military personnel about the next course of action. And I think I have explained that when he is speaking, he is not speaking for himself. Those who think that Blessed Geza is alone and they choose to actually aim at Blessed Geza, then they don't understand what is at play. That is why Mnangagwa is quiet at the moment, because they understand that Blessed Geza has powerful people behind him. He is just used as a mouthpiece because he is able to convey the message properly. I think he has handled the PR of the retired General Chiwenga faction quite well, and he has silenced the 2030 mantra totally. Today we are not hearing about it. We are just seeing how far they have gone, but everybody is just quiet. He has just poured cold water in a matter that was being heated by the faction of Emmerson Mnangagwa, and all of a sudden the guys have just gone quiet like clueless individuals. So definitely everything is planned and everything is in course. Remember, Blessed Geza termed this period a final push. So at the moment we are in the stage of a final push that will make sure, and he has been consistent. Yesterday he said they have revised the 2-day national shutdown to be an indefinite shutdown. So definitely the shutdown continues. And the operation to remove Emmerson Mnangagwa already is in motion. You will never know what may happen tonight or what may happen in nights to come. Definitely we will begin to see the fruits of what Blessed Geza has put out in the public domain. We will begin to see what Blessed Geza has communicated, manifesting publicly in the streets of Zimbabwe, and we will definitely see the implementation of phases of removing Emmerson Mnangagwa. That is why it's not business as usual. And if you look at Zetarapi, they just issued a statement yesterday. Under normal circumstances, if it was opposition, they were going to be issuing a statement in the morning, afternoon, to give an impression to the people of Zimbabwe that the situation is calm, and maybe even the military, it was supposed to communicate at this crucial time. But have you ever heard a statement from the military? The military is just quiet. There is no communication. The only state institution that was manipulated by Emmerson Mnangagwa to say something, it is the Zimbabwe Republic Police. Unfortunately, the Zimbabwe Republic Police is always manipulated by outgoing detectors. Even during Robert Gabriel Mugabe era, they remained with Robert Gabriel Mugabe until the last day of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. That is why they were disarmed and their boss ran out of the country when he realized that things were not actually good and the things were not moving according to their direction. This is the posture that the current leadership of the Zimbabwe Republic Police is choosing to do, to align with the outgoing Emmerson Mnangagwa. I think we predicted this long time ago that definitely he will go, and who would be the reason for Emmerson Mnangagwa to go? It is himself. He will actually shoot himself on his own leg. Why are we here at this moment? It is because Mnangagwa decided to undermine the constitution and seek to extend his term of office by passing the constitution, by passing the statutes that are constitutionally prescribed on what exactly should be done if ever an attempt is done to actually get rid of the 2-term limits, which is clearly prescribed on the constitution, something that Mnangagwa wanted to manipulate. That is what is causing the group of Blessed Geza now to say there is indefinite stay away to make sure that Emmerson Mnangagwa is not allowed to continue as the president of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Now it's no longer time to negotiate. It is time to initiate the removal of Emmerson Mnangagwa, and that is exactly on course. And the people are going to see that manifesting. I know a lot doubting Thomas's when Robert Gabriel Mugabe was removed. A lot of people never believed it. It was hinted like what is happening at the moment in Zimbabwe. And a lot of people thought, no, there was nothing that was going to happen. The Robert Gabriel Mugabe was so powerful. They realized when that press statement was made by the military midnight through the Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation, stipulating on how things things are going to move going onwards, which was done by the late Sibusiso Moyo, SP. So definitely the removal of the men is in motion. Just not saying anything. Why is he not talking at this crucial time? If he was powerful, wherever he is sitting, he is actually he is observing and realizing that he misfired, and he is actually realizing that the countdown has already been started for him to go. Mnangagwa, as Blessed as I said, he is definitely going. And I strongly believe he is definitely going to go. So people should be very careful. They have been warned, stay at home. If you are not staying at home, keeping these days to come as normal, do it at your own risk. At least they say forewarned is forearmed. I think this is what Blessed Geza has been actually struggling to put it across to the people of Zimbabwe. Otherwise, the struggle for removing Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa has reached the climax level. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of the members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Good night. Hopefully we will keep up